again. Let me tell you, I ain't perfect. These other rappers lie to you in verses. I show the fans my heart, not the surface. My whole life a circus.
Hello, crypto world. It's your boy Muddy Mo, aka Mr. Bean, coming at you again with another daily DeFi degenerate update. All right, so today we're talking about what Animal Farm can teach you about life. Also, we got to give an update on Animal Farm. It's a lot of stuff going on. You know, a lot of funds are being made right now, so we got a lot to talk about with that. And y'all know I got to get my people on point with some strategies and tips on what we're doing in the Animal Farm right now, especially for my news. But for now, here's my link tree. If y'all need, any of these links, they're all right here. Muddy Mo's top picks at the very top. Y'all know I keep this updated, so we keep adding. We got Pulse Chain coming, and we got some other things on here. So make sure y'all come on here and check it out, man. All the things that Muddy's in, it should be here on this link tree. All right, so let's jump right off into it. All right, so let's talk about what the Animal Farm, yield farming, can teach you about life. All right, so one thing that the Animal Farm can teach you about life is to measure twice and to cut once. Why do I say that? Forex Shark, this launch, you should have just gave us a time frame. It was a headache to be waiting and I know we getting the bots out, we appreciate it, but it was a headache. And the biggest thing is to understand that this swap wasn't going to be working. If it was going to be working for everybody at the same time for the PO2 holders, it'd have been better for us in the pig pen. All right, so measure twice, cut once. All right, give us the bigger time frame, and then if it's faster, great. If not, oh well. All right, so another thing that Animal Farm can teach you about life is don't start nothing, won't be nothing. You cannot alienate your customers. All right, so these moderators during the launch, it was a little bit sloppy. Obviously we had a lot of people scamming. A lot of people got scammed, bro. It is what it is. They was all in y'all Telegram. Get it together, bro. Don't start nothing, don't be nothing. Don't kick people out for facts, bro. Everything is not FUD, all right? Even if it's FUD, if it's facts and it's not hurting the team or hurting the group, let people say what's on their minds, bro. They getting mad that people talking against pig token. It is what it is, bro. Don't do that. Don't start on, don't be none. All right, y'all look decent community. Don't get to kicking people out for saying how they feel. Let the people speak, bro. Get the people what they want. Get them what they want. And then another thing that the Animal Farm yield farmer can teach you about life is that everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Forex, we know you had a plan for pigs. We know we thought pigs is just gonna keep going up in price. We get it. It didn't work out. Now we gotta do them the Mayweather shimmy. You know what I'm saying? We gotta give them the Mayweather shoulder. We gotta block and move. All right, dogs is what's popping right now. It is what it is. Let's stick to that. It's working. It's working. Everybody has a plan up front until things change. All right, so everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. So another thing that the Animal Farm can teach you about life is to don't bite off more than you can chew. Forex, all y'all developers, let me ask you something. Right now, y'all said y'all moving funds and all of that. Y'all got funds here, funds there. Y'all moving. All of that sound very, very centralized. Don't mean we're not going to be a part of it. We trust y'all. We get it. But that's not decentralized. So when does it stop? Like, what happens if, Forex and the developers, all y'all go out to lunch and y'all get hit by the proverbial bus? What happens to us? All right, if y'all can't move funds, is pigs going to stay afloat? Is this decentralized? So don't bite off more than you can chew. Go ahead and figure out the algorithms, figure out how to code that to do it itself. I get it. But I wouldn't get too into manipulating what goes here, what goes there. After a while, that's going to get old. All right, so make sure you can figure out an algorithm for that. So don't bite off more than you can chew. Now, another thing that the Animal Farm can teach you about life is that everything is not what it seems. What do I mean by that? These APRs. All right, so right now it's showing a lot lower than they actually are. All right, so remember I said move the decimal point to the right one spot, and that's close to what it is about. Generally about 1% per day on average, so it's not bad, but it's not what it seems. All right, so if you look here, this could discourage a lot of people on the outside, like, oh, I'm not going in there for that little bit of, then they missing out. They don't know. So everything is not what it seems. Now, another thing that the Animal Farm can teach you about life is to believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. I'm giving y'all quotes I was raised on. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. What do we hear? Starting out, oh, dogs are great, but pigs are going to be awesome. Forrest, everybody was telling us. He had all these AMAs, all these long-winded AMAs telling us how great pigs are going to be. However, it does not look like that. All right, so now we seeing it. We seeing, okay, all right, I see the price of pigs. I see the price of dogs. It's looking like dogs. I don't know, though. I don't know. Now, what do? We got on in there, all right? Yeah. The price of dogs look like it's doing really, really well. You know what I mean? Better than pigs. So dogs is better than pigs. Nothing wrong with that, Forex. We rolling with it, all right? It is what it is. You created something great with dogs. Pigs would be great, maybe over time, but for now, pigs is what it is, all right? So, all my people, what Animal Farm can teach you about life? Believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. And another thing that the Animal Farm yield farming can teach you about life is how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. All my people who don't have a lot in crypto, who don't have a lot in this world, and you want to find a way to make more, yield farming through the Animal Farm is one of those ways. Check my link out in the description, all right? Get in here, all right? You might not have a lot. Y'all see, we don't have a lot here. We don't show a lot, all right? $80, $17. How do we get rich? How do we get that big chunk of money to get more? It's one bite at a time, all right? So take your time. Don't look at nobody else's wallets. Don't care about what they doing. Do what you doing, all right? How do you eat the elephant? One bite at a time, all right? Y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned. Bing! All right, so this is the Animal Farm, all right? The godsend of yield farms. One of the best yield farms that I've seen so far to come out. Some things did not go as planned on the launch. It was a very, very rocky launch. There's some things that Muddy Mo likes and doesn't like about the Animal Farm. But overall, man, you know, Muddy like getting stuff out the mud. Y'all know how we are in the Muddy movement. We get it out the mud. That's what we do. As a team, we building. Everybody around us is getting it out the mud. So this is the project that allows you to stake what you already have and to make a lot of gain. So right now, the total value locked is 316 million. Almost over a third of $1 billion. That's definitely a Muddy Mo. Bing! And then also you have the BUSD that's already been rewarded at $1 million and the BUSD vault, and this is going to be probably trickling out at a 3% rate. So I want y'all to understand the pig pen is going to be probably paying out slowly. It'll gain over time, but for now in the vault is over 3 million. Now real quick, last time we talked about the pig pen and its importance. All right, the pig pen is still important. However, it's going to be a long-term gainer. So, you know, once you're in the pig pen, you're going to get 3% of whatever's in that big pool. All right, so that's what everybody shares. So you know, here, you know, we only got, we minnows. We only got one pig, right? So we're not going to get a big percentage of BUSD every day. Just something to understand about how that works. So our strategy right now is we're going to keep this stake in the pig pen. Hopefully it gets us more BUSD every day. And the important thing about pigs is only 3 ways to farm it, and it's only can be done through the dog and the drip token. So that's what's dope about it. All right, so let's jump to the farms real quick. We're using the Animal Farm to yield farm. So what we're doing, we take 2 tokens, we split them in half, and then we stake them. And once we stake them, you get dog rewards every day. Now, what's special about the Animal Farm is that the pig tokens and the dog tokens are based off of supply and this APR and how much pigs or dogs you get. It's regulated based off how many people are buying and selling. Simply put, all right, so the APR and the supply changes according to how popular the contracts are. So how many people are farming is important. Right now, it's over 319 million staked. That's a lot. That's a lot of funds. So the one thing that's important to us is to get more dogs. The way we can get more dogs is to farm it. All these farms are earning us dogs. You know, we're just in these different farms. Now, the one that we're focusing on the most and that we're going to keep adding to is this Belt B&B farm. Why? Because we want more dogs. The dog price has been much more consistent than the pig token. More than we expected. Yeah, Forex, we didn't know, but it is what it is. So our minnow strategy is to keep holding our dogs and building these dog pairs and doing that through mining. So with this dog BUSD, just in this minnow account, we're gonna take these pigs. This is the only account. We're gonna take the pigs, sell them back for dogs BUSD. and keep building this. We're gonna add this from the farms. All right, so all the dogs we get, it's gonna go to this dogs B&B. Hopefully get us more pigs, and we're gonna keep adding from Drip Garden to get this Drip BUSD. Now, I'm just telling y'all some tips and some strategies on how we're using the animal farm right now. So Drip Garden, y'all know we in minnow, so we up to 45 plants. So we've been compounding a lot. Now, this contract balance, it's been going up. When layer 2 dropped, it went up and then it went down. It's been going up. All right, so what does that tell us? You know, it's a good time to do either thing. We can harvest if we need to, or compound. But what we have right now, we need to kind of harvest because we want to keep building our farms. All right, so that's just what we're doing with the minnows. And like I said, we're focused on this belt B&B. Right now it has the highest APR and it's giving us a decent amount every day. We're going to keep building this to get more dogs. All right, now one thing of note, the APRs are incorrect. All right, so it shows like 27%, 26%. Generally, if you move the decimal point to the right one spot, you'll get an accurate depiction of how much each farm is emitting. That's not 100% because it's supposed to move, right? They make sure this is pegged. So just keep that in mind. So for now, that is our minnow strategy. And also here are pools that we're in. They're also paying a good percent. I think this is showing true. So here you can stake, you know, direct cake, B&B, BTC, all of that. It's a higher deposit fee, but you get dogs back. And here, what we're doing in the minnow account, we're gonna take these dogs and either put it here into this single asset pool or put it back into it to get more of cake, BTC, BUSD, what have you. All right, and we're taking our pig pen and we're putting all that BUSD in here so we can get more dogs from it. So now there's a lot of strategies to animal farm. Either way, it's hard to lose. All right, so get in here and, you know, start yield farming, man, and just be a part of it, man. Get some gains. Oh, hold on a second. Make sure y'all hit that like. Also, hit that subscribe and then slap that bell right next to it. Also, if you're interested in talking to Muddy Mo or anybody in the Muddy Crypto movement, we all get it out the mud. Come check us out on the Telegram at Muddy Mo World of Crypto. All right, that's it. I'm gonna let y'all go. Make sure y'all check me out on Telegram as always. And here is again my link tree. And hey, come back. Y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned. Beep.